I had the hardest time saying I'm Margot Ridler. For the longest time, when I would sign, I couldn't sign Margot. She doesn't exist anymore.
Can I ask you, what does that feel like? Like just the feeling.
Yeah, you see, I've been trying. I've been for 2.5 hours trying to do something. It feels like nothing.
Nothing. That tells you a lot.
There's nothing here. There's no sense. You can't. It's like air. It's like, you know, air is here, but you can't grab it. You can't see it. You can't smell it. You can't contain it. You can't feel it. But it's here. That's what it's like. That's why I have these see-through things, because that's the closest to what I can create something physically. It's like air. It's totally see-through. There is, with our senses, with our physical senses, we can get at it. When you breathe, when you're really tight and you want to know something, and that's this thing. That's why I was saying, let's wait with the questions. Let's just wait. And if you just breathe and just can drop in, maybe some space can be created where there is nothing there. And that's what it is. And that's what's so freaky, you see. We feel that nothing all the time anyway, but because it's so disconcerting to this, because this needs to know, what does it feel like? What is it like? What does it look like? This needs to know. Put some kind of a structure around it. And because we can't, it's like air, you can't contain it. You put it in a box, well, where did it go? Is it there or is it not there? The air in the box. So,
But you know, though there's a felt sense of knowing, like knowing.
these are just words. So I can talk to you. No, nothing, none of the words fit. None of the words fit. They're just attempts to describe something that's not describable, because for that there is no words. Nothing doesn't explain it, nobody, undying, eternal. They're all words, again, that give you a little file. And that file then has plenty of lines that you then know what eternal means for you, and what it means for you, and what it means for you. It means something for everybody different. It's just a file. It's not what it is. Sorry.
No, I get that. I know. I get. It's a sense of like felt sense of.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but
not
it's
a
not-
felt
it's
sense.
not.
It's not a felt sense. You know when it's there because it's there, but you can't feel it, you can't touch it, you can't name it. And you're there often. You're there often. Everybody's there often. When this is quiet, but then you don't notice that you're there because there's nothing that could label it, you see. Only when you come out of it, you may have said, oh, maybe that's what it was. You can get at it with your mind. It's not a felt sense at all. And it's not a knowing the way you think knowing is. But
Auntie Shani talks a lot about it's just love.
love?
Love. That's what he.
Yeah, but love, I mean, what does love mean? That's just another word. Love, what love means to you means something else to you and something else to you. Love is presence, is awareness, is consciousness. These are all words. It's just a file. And the file has many lines, many ideas and concepts to it. It's not what you think love is, it's not what it is. It's nothing. Okay, would you consider love being nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. But
But then you are one of very few, because a lot of people would not feel that way about love.
Do you ever still feel anger or hurt?
Yeah. But most of the time, unless I nosedive, most of the time I just know that's what it is. Ah, interesting, just a pattern again. Oh yeah. It has no shoes. You know, my son was supposed to help me with these. He didn't. He's not very responsible, you know, in the usual. Jeremy just does what he does when he does it, yeah. So anyway, he was supposed to send these on Saturday, but anyway, I was up until 2 in the morning. He finally sent them. He lives in Oregon. I could have been really pissed. How irresponsible. How blah blah blah. You know how I never ask him anything. And one time I need something. I mean, it could have just created a story up the yin yang. No, it just didn't do it. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna be up until 2 until it's done. No problem. There's no issue. It just doesn't see anything as an issue. Everything, okay, well, somebody doesn't show up, somebody can't do this. No problem, ever. Nothing is ever an issue. And when there's, you know, if somebody steps on my toes, I may get angry, but, you know, so what, they stepped on my toes. I used to get really angry if I dropped something, you know. Ah, how clumsy, oh, how stupid, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you can do the same thing. Create a huge story about something simple as dropping a glass or something. It's ridiculous. So now, when I drop something, it's like, oh, sure, why not? Yeah. Okay, I guess we're cleaning up the mess now. It's like, no. Okay, so what? Okay.